Okay. We're live, guys. And the best part is, I figured out how to properly do this. So, almost semi-properly. So is this waiting? Why is that? Why is it waiting for me? My broadcast, it says like... It should be streaming, so I'm kind of confused. Hold on. Because I can't, like, give this to you if it's waiting for me to stream. Okay, hold on. Okay, perfect. Okay. Let's see. If I were to... Because I want to get out motion and stuff. This is solely the art motion. So I can go down. Okay, so here we go. Who knows if someone will come and watch? Hopefully someone does. So I just okay. I don't know if anyone will come and watch, but if someone does come and watch, that'd be so happy for me. I'd be like so excited. So if someone will watch. Since I started streaming 81 seconds ago, which is kind of real. It's kind of true. So, hi. Right now, I'm trying to start. My goal was to try and make it like less obscure. Oh no, my goal was like to try and make sure the screen would be like less of a thing that's like a chore kind of like that. So I just had two things. Like I have like the pop world and then I have no idea if it's AI, I can't tell. I'm just gonna like put that open. There we go. Okay. So this one, hopefully this time I don't get my real name on there. It shouldn't, because I figured out how to set up a monitor, and hopefully this works a little bit better, is basically what I'm trying to say. So, we can also play with the Paw Girl demo. Obviously we'll be doing alpha when alpha actually comes out at 12:30. I think the day after tomorrow, so that's gonna be very exciting. I'm very excited for that. Oh, this one's actually kind of cute. I like this little guy. Little dude's just hanging out. I love him. Or her. It's a her. Yeah, so, yeah, really cute. I really like these. Paw Burrow is gonna be so fun. I am currently, going to be drawing. I don't think anyone's on right now, so besides me, because I'm looking at the chat this way, because I cannot see the chat any other way. So, I mean, if you guys want to join the stream, you totally can. I will be, just looking, occasionally, and, seeing if anyone pops in. If anyone pops in, awesome. If anyone doesn't, that's also fine too. I just want to make sure that assets show up and things like that. So it's really not supposed to be like a super demanding stream, if that makes sense. It's not supposed to gather much attention. I will be drawing, and while I draw, I will eventually go back to assets and try and talk with you guys. Like, I literally made a whole asset that's called Let's Talk. Like, hold on, let me go to it, because I have to literally go like that. Okay, perfect. I literally have a toggle called Let's Talk, because one of the main things I really want to do is talk to people, because goodness gracious, I know that I love talking to people, so we can talk if someone comes in, and that would be fun. So yeah, I wish I had like a way to notify myself like audibly if someone comes in, because I had to look down at my phone to draw, and I also had to look up. So yeah. If I take down a Let's Drop, I can put in the welcome again. So there we go. Let me just go back to the art stream. There we go. Perfect. So this was my spot that I got basically in the alpha collab, which is very fun. I really I did not do the other one because, as you guys would know, I was kind of in a little bit of an art slump. If you were watching me in like the art fight, like I was really like out of it art wise, and I think that oh my gosh, I got someone else. That's so amazing. Hi, welcome, hi. I don't know which one you are, but like welcome and goodbye. But it was nice to meet you for the time that you were here. But basically it was just like a little bit of an art slump that I had going in to Pabrero. Not Pabrero, but like the alpha. There was a little bit of an art slump there. To, like draw really as much as I wanted to during art fight. But now I am a little bit more, a little less burnt out in terms of art now. And at first, like, art fight I was drawing, but like, I feel like, hopefully, I don't even know, like, so short tails, can you tell I was going to talk about tails? Short hairs have very interesting tails, because I can't really see the tail behind the, I can't really see the tail behind the cat, so I kind of have to guess based on where this short hair male's tail. Oh, this is the Venus, right? Yeah, this is the Venus. I don't know why I call this. Can y'all tell it's 9:40 in the morning for me? This is the Venus. Like, either way, like, I'm looking at the Venus because the Venus has the best view of the tail. Because when I think about it, I don't know if people can hear me. So, yeah, I might just scrap that. I got this whole thing by the tree, though. So, like, here is, like, where my piece was. And, like, I just want the little dude. I'm doing the Podcat, by the way. I call him Podcat, but that's not really his real name. I just call him that because it's funny. But his name is Wessner. And Wessner is unironically my first PB-based OC. Which is kind of funny because he's a semi-joke character. And, essentially, he is a, little dude who, exists solely to eat ramen. I like to imagine that he's from a very isolated place in Seoul, and his parents were basically, I'd say one was from the metropolis because his grandparents are from the metropolis. I like to think that one of his parents are from the metropolis and the other one is from Luna, and that parent chose that they wanted the more isolationist Luna life because they did not like their grandparents. And that parent was kind of like, oh, well, I don't want my child, who is Wessner, to have too much association because my parents, they claim they'll do better for my grandchild. And they do better. It's one of those things where, like, Generational trauma. Oh, hi! Welcome! I'm sorry. I'm literally just like rambling to the one person in chat besides me. I'm sorry. Hi, welcome. Welcome. I'm trying to draw Podcat, who is like in the Discord server, aka Westerner, for this collab piece. So we can talk, we can do whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's mostly just to test assets and just to make sure that everything looks right, which so far it does. This is how I wanted it to be. So yeah, if you want to talk, we can talk. We'll just continue rambling and testing out assets. So yeah. Okay, so thinking right now, because we can also like look at the Paburo website. So yeah, like I'm not really sure like what to say. I think I said this in the Discord already, but like I have not streamed personally in 7 years. 7 years. I have not streamed in 7 years, so like I'm not good at doing things on the fly. I am making YouTube videos now, but they're like more argumentative essays over like YouTubers themselves, so it's like not the same thing. Because like then I have like time to prep a script, and this feels like public speaking but without any like notes, so it's like not my strong suit, but I'll get through it. It's gonna be fun either way, so thanks and welcome. I'll try and draw and talk at the same time. I don't know why I'm not doing that. I normally do that just fine because I talk to myself all the time, so. But, yeah. Tell me if the music's too loud, by the way. I put the music down a little bit because I'm not sure how loud the music is. And tell me if I'm too loud, because I don't know. I have my stream going, but it's on mute, obviously, so. Yeah. Anyways, look at little Westerner eating on his ramen, or at least my attempt at making him eat on the ramen. I have to redraw a little bit more to make sure that it's good. Fine and dandy for the collab. Because this is mostly just like sketching and things along that nature. Let's test assets right now because like I feel like I think the setup is good. Like, I got, like, my phone on one screen, and then on my other screen I have Paburo. And on a monitor, you guys cannot see, I have my stream going, and I have the music going, and all that stuff, so it's not, like, in the way, and it's all crazy. And I have my, mascot, Cherry, at the bottom right. So I'm just gonna try all her things, because I have 4 of them so far for Cherry. So right now you're seeing the welcome one. And, let me just go to the, Let's Talk one. So, here's Let's Talk. It's not that different. All it says is just, Let's Talk now. Her mouth is open. But I just want to test out these on stream and make sure they actually, like, go through on stream, so. That's gonna be great. In addition to her Let's Talk sprite, she also has a paintbrush sprite for like when I draw, so like I guess like if we're gonna do like a drawing stream for the most part, I can like do a like paintbrush sprite where like her eyes are closed and it's so cute and she's just like smiling and happy or whatever. And there's also a stream for when I have minor technical difficulties or something like that, because I was like, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm not a tech savvy person. So there's also one just called because some things happen, and yeah, I'll put it back on the welcome one because the stream just started, but yeah, just showing my assets and hoping they work. Yeah, so like I guess I'll get back to drawing and I'll just keep on chatting about Westerner, but if you want to talk, the second person watching this, feel free to. It's gonna be like so fun. I feel like it's gonna be really fun streaming again because I haven't done it in a while. But I think that it would be really fun, so there's that. So about Westerner. Westerner is probably one of the first PBOCs I've ever made. I've kind of made some just to write in prompts, cause Friday, he makes awesome prompts, and I got very inspired by one of his prompts, and I kind of just like made up 2 characters, and I tried to think about, well, what would Zenith's conflicts be? And I was like, well, Zenith has a culture where they don't really like utilize their future powers that much. So I was like, what if people not doing that consulted in what could have been a very preventable tragedy? So I kind of wanted to play into that because I really do like things like that. So like basically what I'm saying is like those were like my two quote unquote first PBOCs, and I did make like things for them. I could draw them or something like that. I don't know. Later though. Not right now. But when I think about Paul Burrow and like the characters that I make, Wessner is probably the first one with like a full name, like a full design ready to go. Like he's on my art fight. Like that's how much I love him. Like I put him on my art fight account. AKA Podcat, because I won't lie, I was kind of joking when I made him. And I just wanted to do like practice, some sort of practice for a real life cat, and do like real life paintings, or more realistic painting. So he was just my practice, and eventually became a thing. I was like, what if he liked ramen? Like, so now he exists. He has grandparents from the metropolis. So I said this earlier in the stream, but basically like his mom is probably a Luna and his dad is probably from the metropolis, but he decided to give up that like very exact life in exchange for being with his wife or partner. I don't really know. Who cares? So basically he's with his partner and they live a decent life. So his parents, who would be Wessner's grandparents, weren't the best towards him. So but he decides to give him a second chance as long as he's there for supervision with the kid. And since he's there for supervision, like, with the kid, basically he's okay with them being there as long as he can see what they're saying and things along that nature. And so far, his grandparents have been pretty good to Wessner, which is, like, a kind of a generational trauma thing. Like, I know that a lot of people are, like, sick and tired of it from Disney, but I loved Encanto. I loved the sort of idea of like family being something that's like a major focus as opposed to romance. Nothing wrong with romance, I'm just saying. So I like really wanted to like focus on family and the idea of family getting better without like necessarily also having it be forgive people who've done things wrong for you, because that's not the story at all. I'm just like giving a very small rundown. So it's kind of funny how he went from being a joke character to being a legit character in like I don't know, to like a span of like a week, I want to say, that I made him. So yeah, just funny how he went from that. So yeah, he's being drawn now because I feel like he really likes ramen, and I feel like I'm really trying to make this sketch look okay. I've literally redone this sketch so many times, and it's just because, like, obviously cats don't usually use with their paws, so I'm kind of, like, thinking like a person, but at the same time, like, a person kind of looks weird, but also, like what other things have opposed my thumb? There's really not that many animals, so it's kind of like, I really need to, like, take a look at some studies that already kind of did that, like The Cat Returns, which is a big one that the team already knows about, and I love The Cat Returns. I watched it in our anime club in high school. I watched it, and it was really good. It was probably one of my favorites. I think that the animation was very gorgeous, but all Studio Ghibli movies are really like that. Just gorgeous, and timeless as well. Like, it's very hard to feel like you've grown out of a Studio Ghibli movie. Quite like how many people don't grow out of Disney. It's just really, it's for all audiences, I feel. But yeah, let's test the BRB. I'm not actually gone, okay? But we're just gonna pretend like I'm gone so I can test this, because it is the cutest thing ever. So if I go up here, oh my gosh, it's the BRB. Look at Wessner. He's so sweet. I love him. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so this is the BR back thing that I'm gonna use. I'm probably gonna add other assets as well, but I just want to show that. Basically, we're totally ready for this stream, for sure. If I can get rid of this OBS notif. Yeah, we're totally ready for the stream. I'll just keep going for a little bit. We can, I'll just change to the paintbrush right now since, the stream's been going on for a little while, so here we go. I'll probably end this stream in a few minutes, but we can do whatever, it doesn't matter. I talk a lot, as you can obviously tell, so, like, we can talk, and I can talk about things, or you can do whatever, you can, like, talk to me in chat, or I can just draw. It's whatever. And I hope you like the Hollow Knight OST. If you have not played Hollow Knight, play it, person in chat. Like, play it. Like, it's one of my favorite games ever. The Knight is so cute. I love him. And I love the Knight because the Knight is just so cool. Like, it is one of my favorite characters, my favorite main characters. And it actually has a reason for being a blank slate. Isn't that cool? Like, most of the time characters are blank slates because, like, you can't assume the personality. A lot of the people who play characters like that. So a lot of the times they'll just make them, like, have very little dialogue, or if they do have dialogue, they have options for it. So, or their dialogue is very, quote-unquote boring and blank, and they don't really have much personality, at least from what most people might think. And that's just so that you can, like, basically project yourself onto the character. But I, think that the Knight actually has a more reason for it. Like, he was like, I'm not gonna do that because that's spoilers, and I don't know if you actually play Hollow Knight, but he actually has a more reason for it, and there's a reason why you can project what you want onto him. And the Knight is one of my favorite characters ever, and Hollow Knight is probably my favorite game. Definitely my favorite game of that style of game, for sure. So definitely play it. Shoot. I just made it to where I cannot see anything. That's weird. Okay, hold on. See, there's a reason why I have it. Because now I cannot see my Safari stuff. Hold on. Oh look, here we are. Here's the art stream. There we go! See? Okay, we figured it out. We're good. We're good. I have no idea why that happened. So, I guess that I can keep on drawing, and we can, like, talk and things along that nature. I'm very excited for Progress personally. Oh, I forgot to put back a stripe. Here's the Let's Talk stripe. I am very excited for PB lore. If you cannot, so I'm more of a writer than I am an artist. I love drawing, as you can obviously tell, but, like, if I'm going to be doing something like for the rest of my life and I had to pick between drawing and writing, I'd probably be a writer first. And no slight against artists, of course, it's just that I just really love writing. So when I think about things, I think about the lore a lot. And what we have, I'm so excited, because apparently there's gonna be like a lore drop. Like, so y'all, I'm so excited for the lore drop. It's gonna be so fun. And I have a couple theories already. One that's really picking up traction, especially in the PB server, and I think a little bit on Tumblr as well, because Phoenix, I'm pretty sure that they said that they said this on Tumblr when people on Tumblr were discussing this, and they were basically talking about how there's merit for an 8th burrow, and like, I'm eating that up. I'm eating up the possibility of an 8th burrow, honestly. Like, I think that it's very likely, like, just knowing that Blue was very cryptic about it, saying, oh, well, you guys don't need him. If we were to actually, like, why wouldn't he shut it down? Because they're really good about shutting down things that won't happen. For example, I believe that with the bovines back in the day used to have it to where the Venus, or like the females, had no horns. And for the most part, cows don't have, like, horn sexual differentiation. The reason why is because there's normally a bunch of female cows and only, like, 1 or 2 bulls. So, like, they normally let the bulls keep their horns, and because there's not that many of them, and not as many to fight, and the cows have to take theirs off for safety reasons, because there's, like, a gazillion cows in one spot. So, I remember that being talked about, and they did manage to give them horns. I think the horns are slightly smaller. I might be lying on that. I think the horns are slightly smaller, but there are horns. But people were asking the same thing for the prancers, which are based on reindeer, who also have females grow horns. And they were basically like, no, we aren't going to do that, because they wanted something with more of a differentiation, some more variation. And that's totally the team. That's totally on the team. Whatever the team wants to do, right? I think that they are very constructive to feedback, and they know when to say no. So why would because it has merit. Because it has merit. And I'm not gonna say that it happens 100%. I think it depends on our actions. Shoot, I'm not checking the chat, so I have no idea if people are responding or not. Give me just a second. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's right here. Okay. Sorry. So basically, like, I'm super excited. Like, I'm excited for the lore. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I think that they retcon just a little bit of the Metropolis just to make it a little bit more magic-y and a little less one-on-one. But other than that, the lore is basically the same from what they said. So it's gonna be very fun because I love the lore. And very rarely does this happen to me, but I actually like all of the factions in Palboro. And I feel like normally there's like one or two where I'm like, I don't know. And it's not to say those are bad factions, but like I wouldn't feel them. But I feel like I feel for every single faction in Palboro. And Blue said that he was basically like the writing leader. So if he's writing the crux of the lore, he did a good job. Because it's very hard to capture people with only, I'm sure the original lore was only like 25 paragraphs max. It's very hard to capture people in that time. But he did it for me, and I think that's amazing that they're managing to do something like that. So yeah, that's me talking. I'm gonna put on the sprite that says drawing, and I'm gonna focus on drawing now. And I'll still talk, but like I'll focus on drawing now. And I'll probably be checking chat. So if you guys want to say anything or whatever, it's open. It's an open conversation. PB's gonna be so fun though. Like, I'm so excited. I unfortunately did not have the means to back up the Kickstarter. Because that was a time, I think it was like only, I think that the pandemic was still like, it wasn't like, I'm gonna say quote unquote at its peak, but like, it was still like around. It is still around, but like to a point where people were still utilizing masks and stuff, and it really did affect the economy a lot, so there was not much that I could have done to help. But I'm just so glad that I got into Alpha, because now that I'm in Alpha, I just feel like I can do so much more with what I have available, so yeah. I'm just really happy and excited, because I just think that this game has had so many bumps and bridges and things along the road, really, and kind of considering giving him eyes. What if I give him eyes, guys? Well, he already has eyes, but like, open his eyes. I might just do that, so I'll have to put his eyes up. Yeah, because I mean, like, if he's enjoying his ramen, he has to look down, right? And I'm sorry, this artwork is not that great, but that's just because I'm doing like a really simple sketch, trying to figure out like the very basics of the sketch, and I'll make sure to do better later. But yeah, I'm just very excited for Palboro. I feel like I'm going in circles, but it's because I am excited. I am super excited for Palboro. It's hard not to be. It's just like this game has gone through so many ups and downs, so many unfortunate things, and it's actually, as far as I'm aware, the most backed Kickstarter in terms of gross numbers. If you consider inflation and things along those lines, then yeah, it is the most backed. And I think that the other one, the Stacker Vote, with number 2, like, it's a very anticipated and a very well backed, very generous people who were willing to give this project a chance. And I'm so ready, and I'm so excited for what this will have in store. I have Palboro open, in fact, but there's not really much to do other than, well, we already got, but I still have not chosen Alpha founders. I understand that Alpha is not, like, for necessarily playing. I understand that. But I do think that will have the choice to, like, basically, like, after you do what you're supposed to do in character creation, I'm sure they'll let you pick whatever. I doubt that there's assigned founders, so I've been thinking kind of about that. And I don't really know. I really like purple. Purple's my favorite color, so I've been thinking about things like that, and, like, what I could do after I'm done with what we're supposed to do in character creation. But you never know, so yeah. And the nice thing is, you have the opportunity to change them at least twice if you're an alpha, and at least And you have a second chance if you're gonna be in closed beta, because I think that they're gonna wipe everything besides IDs and usernames. So you have plenty of time for your founders. I find myself using Flight Rising terminology a lot on accident, like, because I guess the Flight Rising is Flight Rising is like the behemoth of games in a way, if that makes sense. Like the behemoth of headstones in a way. Along with Lionel and all those older ones, the older ones like Neopets as well, but that's more for like the collective version though. It's one of the behemoths, it's one of the giants, so I just find myself often comparing PB, but I understand they're trying to do their own distinct thing, and I try not to do that as much as I do, and I just feel like PB is definitely going to stand out. It's going to be good. I have no doubts in my mind that it's going to be good. I actually feel like it actually might be probably my #1 go-to game. Because I am very much so a dog person. You guys, oh my gosh, the Discord is so funny because I always spout pro-dog rhetoric. And I remember like saying, it was International Cat Day. And I said, International Cat Day is so cool. It's a super close second, but International Dog Day is better. And I got like 9 down paw votes. Which is fine, you know, it's not like serious. It's just like a fun thing. You know, like that dog versus cat thing. Especially in a cat-populated community, it's really a cat-person populated community. It's really fun. It's fun to bring it up every now and again. Because I have a dog, but I don't have a cat, so it's like, it's fun. Anyways, back to art, because I feel like I'm not drawing. I feel like I'm talking, I'm not drawing. Even though this is like halfway an art stream. He does he even look like he's holding the bowl? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have him look a little bit more like he's holding the bowl, because to me it looks like he's pawing at the bowl right now, which is like frustrating, because like he's like they're humans basically, but like they have human sapiens, but they're cats, so like I don't want it to look too cattish the way that he's doing it, but I want it to look cattish but not uncanny valley humanish. So but like I kind of want it to be more of a I hate when I pick the wrong layer. I just want it to be more of a... just something that you can, like, go back down on and be like... yeah, he's holding the ball, but he doesn't look like a person while doing it. And that's really hard. Even, like, the team. And the team has professional artists on there. And it's difficult even for them, because I remember a lot of people saying that, the bovine NPC looks kind of, more human for their liking. To me, it looked fine, but I will admit that, like, once you see the new one beside the old one, the changes definitely helped him look more cat-like in appearance. So I'm trying to add that with my own work. So yeah, the stream has probably not been going on too long. But I'm gonna like try and hold out for a little bit, and we can like talk and chat and do things like that. I already had my breakfast, so like I'm good. I'm good for the next few hours, but I'm not quite sure how much I can stream before whatever. This leg, why? Why does this leg look like that? I'm trying to figure this out. I really like him though. I think that everyone should like Westner. Westner's actually the stream thumbnail. He's the stream thumbnail. Wait, let me pull up the stream thumbnail, cause I feel like it's not showing up. Here we go. There we go. I'm gonna have to like bring this Discord thing over here. Hold on. Okay, boom. Look at him. He's so sweet in the stream thumbnail. He's my little champ. He's my little pog champ. Even though he's like a joke character, like who cares? He's becoming more than that. He's becoming so much more than that. Like he totally did that. He did what he did. Okay. Alright. I think that I messed up the stream a little bit. Putting back the Discord to show how beautiful Westerner was. I think I messed it up slightly. Wait, okay, I did it. Okay, I did it. Alright, perfect. This is how it should be. This is how it should be. So, we're gonna go back to drawing. Tari, MVP of tailgating and flavor. This is a really cute llama, but no thank you. So yeah. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? Like, it looks a lot better that way. And I'll, find references, because this was drawn without any references. I'll find references and make it look better. Yeah. I'm just really excited. I'll make him smaller, too, because obviously, he's like 5, so... Actually, he's probably not 5. He's more like 10. I don't know. He's probably like 10 years old, just chilling and vibing. He'll probably be like this small. Yeah, he'll probably be this small, but I'm gonna upscale it for right now so you can draw it easier. But yeah, we're just gonna chill and draw, and if you guys wanna talk, we can talk. And let me pull up my thing so we can actually talk, because I feel like this thing barely works. I feel like I'm using a MacBook and I've never had one until like literally like 2 weeks ago for school, and I have no idea how half of it works. So I'm kind of like in a rut, kind of like trying to figure out how things work. So yeah, that's so funny. I can hear I'm trying to get to the music so I can like adjust it a little bit, but I cannot find the music in my thing, which is getting... Wait, is this it? Yes, this is it. Okay, we found it. We found it, chat. Okay. Oh! Oh! Hi, Kaverti! I didn't see the chat this whole time! Oh my gosh. Hi, Kaverti! I see you all the time. It's so nice to see you. So nice to see you in the chat. Yeah, he is adorable, isn't he? Wester's just like the cutest little thing. Westner, like, just makes me happy. Like, he just exists, and he just vibes, and he just likes going to his grandparents, and he just is he's just a good kid. Like, there's no other way to put it. He's just a good kid. Like, just give the kid his ramen, and just, like, let him live his life. Right? Honestly, it's gonna be, like, fun doing alpha, and it's gonna be fun, like, streaming and stuff. If you got, like, any sort of, like, requests or anything like that, I'm totally down to do them. Because this, collab is not due for a whole month, so I got plenty of time to make sure that he looks good. But I can, like, do any art requests. So if you have any art requests, let me know. Because I have the chat up now, for once. I'll actually be ending the stream a little bit too, because I just wanted to test things, and things work so far, so that's awesome. I'm glad that things work. I think that there's a lot to look forward to. Alpha is in 2 days, and I'm so excited for that. Because when I think about it, like, just knowing that the team had to do so much, like, I think they had to revamp the entire art, and just knowing that, unfortunately, one of the members passed away, and knowing that they're a small team, and everything like that, there was a lot of doubt at the beginning of the project as well, because it just looked, the UI especially looked very, Flight Rising-esque too much for some people, and I see what they mean. Didn't bother me, but the new one looks a lot better. And just knowing there was like a lot of doubt cast upon the team for this game, and just seeing it going to fruition or whatever, it's just very fun. So I'm very excited for them, and it just feels great just to know that they've made it this far. And I cannot wait to play, personally. It has been the highlight of my months. Like, looking at the Kickstarter things. It's really fun. I think that there's a lot that's going to be fun about it, and just a lot that's going to be great to, just see happen firsthand. It also, like, we're the founders. We're as in, like, the Pawboro community right now. Like, we're like the OGs. Like, that's kind of interesting to think about it, because I did not join Flight Rising until last year. I think last August or something like that. I didn't really like join it. I joined it very recently. So when I think about FR, I think like, oh, I'm like new to it. Like, I don't understand a lot of the old things. Like, apparently like eggs used to rot or something like that. I don't know like how true that is. Like, I saw it on the wiki, so it probably most likely is, but like, I'm glad that doesn't happen anymore, because if I ever did breeding projects, that would like be like anxiety or like I wouldn't be able to deal with that. Knowing that like if you miss even one, I think that they start to rot or something like that. Like, that was OG players. OG players saw that. Like, there's a lot of things that we're gonna see that people in the future might not see or witness firsthand. There's something interesting about that. Knowing that like you're among the first. And it's just fun. It's just really fun to know that this game is making its move and finally becoming the big thing that I know that it is destined to be. I'm very excited. But yeah. I think I'm just gonna draw now, because I feel like I've been talking. It's very allotted. So I'm just gonna draw a little bit more and talk a little bit less. I love Holland, like some of the best, I think. It just like in general, but also I don't game that much, so maybe me saying it's like the best, like there might be something else out there that I love to death. Even more than I already love this one to death. But from what I know, it's probably my favorite gaming OST. Just hearing it just sounds so fun. They did so well. But yeah. It's gonna be fun drawing the noodles of the ramen, because like I am so bad at drawing, like notoriously. I realized today that like I cannot draw like food as well as I'd like to. And this is like a process, right? Like if I go back, hold on. Ad. Oh well, while the ad's playing, like if I go back, I'll like show you like a attempt I made at like hinting in orange. So if I can show you that. As soon as this ad is over, I'll go to it really quick. So if I go down, I attempted to paint an orange because I really wanted to make an attempt at like trying to draw things outside my comfort zone, which is like cats and people is mostly what I draw. Specifically males and like people in general is normally what I draw. So when I was drawing this orange, I was like, I need to like draw something different. And I mean, it's okay. It's not horrible. But it's just proof that like you have like things that you can do. You can like keep going and stuff like that. So yeah. I tried drawing oranges. I tried drawing all sorts of things now because I need to like expand my horizons, I guess, or something like that. If I just take this off, hold on, let me take off my phone capture really quick and go back up so I can make like a new canvas. Oh yeah, Kaburti! Yeah, Kaburti, let me show you. It's actually very fun how I managed to do your stuff. Because I'm an artist that really likes having their stuff all in one thing. So when you asked me to do your commission work, this was basically how I did it. Like I would like purposely like screenshot, like not screenshot, but like duplicate the canvas over and over and over again, just in case I made a mistake. And this is how I did your work, so yeah. I think that it helps a lot when I do that. So like if I scroll up and you like see a million versions of something, that's because like to me it's like saving it before I save it. And it's a lot easier than manually putting them all in folders, so yeah. Let me go back and look at the chat really quick, because I feel like things might be said and I'm like not looking. Hold on. That's the wrong tab. Why are you doing this to yourself? You need to do the right tab. Here we go. Perfect. We're back. We're back at it. Let me put back on my video capture. So if I go back up to the... Why can I not find it? Okay, here we go. That's one thing about Ibis Paint that I don't really like. Like, it doesn't, like, let you organize your stuff. you're kind of just like stuck with it the way that it is. But yeah, we can go back to drawing the little guy, because he is just so fun to draw. And he's so simple to draw too. That's what I love about him. Like, he's literally just like a white cat with blue eyes and like different inner ear colors, but other than that, like, little guy's like just great to draw. He's just a fun little dude. Wait, do cats have belly buttons? Probably not, because like the way that would happen is like through, I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know, because I don't know anything about biology really, despite me wanting to be like a medicine person. But like, I don't know, like, I'm just thinking, like, would it like be, I don't think that the cats have that though. I might just give him like fluff here, because it just looks cute. But I don't want to give him too much because he has short hair, so there we go. Yeah, something like that. Look cute. Can you tell I'm not a cat person? Do cats have belly buttons? Does my dog have a belly button? I don't think so. So, like, does that even make sense? Yeah, so I'm just gonna be drawing the little dude. Have him hanging out and eating his ramen. I saw everyone else's in the collab thread. Everyone's work looks so good so far. Like, everyone brought their A game. The shading so far looks so good. Shading has never been my forte, really. I've always had to really look at an exact reference in order to get shading right. Like, so I'm really excited to like see how beautiful everyone's shading is gonna look, because so far everyone like literally nailed it. It looks amazing so far, and I just cannot wait for the collab to be finished for everybody. Let me go back and see my thing, because it's kind of hard to tell. Okay. I think we're going to end it kind of soon. I'm just gonna test my sprites again. Have I showed the O already? I think I have. So yeah, the sprites are showing up, and they show up when I want them to show, like on the light layers, which is great. OBS is like probably the best thing that I could have ever used for this. And I used to use this back in like 7 years ago. I'd either use Skype call or this, and I can see why. I wasn't using it like this though, but it was nice. I'm not actually BR back, obviously. I'm just trying to test and make sure everything looks good. And on the actual day that I have my screen for alpha, it's gonna be fun, I think. I'll have even more sprites. I just wanted to try these just to make sure that I can switch between them just fine. I'll have even more sprites, and I'll have even more fun things. Hopefully not enough to like clutter, because I don't want to clutter up the screen. But I want like my phone on one side if we ever decide to have a little drawing break or like do anything else or look up something. There's my phone, and to the right we can have the game. So that's gonna be so fun. Thank you, Kaberti, for watching. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate it, because this is basically gonna be the end, I think, for right now. There's really not much else to say. I looked at everything. It seems to be working properly. Is the music okay? You don't have to answer, but I can like look back at the stream and like see for myself after this is over. But I just want to see like if the music's okay, cause like I tried cutting it down a little bit. And for me, like, obviously, like, I'm sitting behind it, so it might be a little different, but I can barely, like, hear it, but it's enough. But I don't know if it's the same for everybody, so if the music's okay, then we might be good. Sorry, I took a second so I can hear the music. Yeah. I need like a buy sprite or like I'm thinking like a buy sprite or something like that, or just like something cute. Like, I'm wondering what other sprites I can do. Like, if I had the time and I had the patience, I would find a way to make it to where like a GIF, like, or like, I don't know how PNG tubers do it. They'll have like 2 frames, like of them, like extremely simple ones. They'll have like 2 frames of like whenever you talk, their like mascot like open their mouth like one, two, or three times, like every single time that it detects the voice speaking. And I think that's like the coolest thing ever, but like I don't have the time for that. I wish I did, but now I'm in college and it's just like so much work. I have so much to do now, and I'm just glad that like I was able to like get anything done today. It's just a very nice little stream. Just something small. I don't think that this has even gone on for like 30 minutes, but it will definitely be longer. Alpha, for sure. Like I'll go through the whole alpha thing, and it's gonna be fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna play with the Pop Bro creator. Just gonna make sure that like it doesn't like glitch out or whatever when I click things, because that would like mean that if it glitches out on the demo, it's definitely gonna glitch out on the alpha, and I need to fix that. So yeah, just gonna play around. I don't even know like what I'm gonna make. Let's make like I'm gonna make like a natural cat. I don't know. We can just make it natural. And after this, I'll be going out. Let's see. I said natural, but then I give it like a. Well, is that even possible in like a cat, like a more ginger underbelly with a brown? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want to. I've been trying to like not use the same color categories lately, because I feel like I'm constantly like using the same colors. So like, for example, like I just use like all four of them being brown, or like three of them being brown and one of them being like an obvious accent color. So I'm trying to like get out of that, because I don't want to be like constrain myself to having a G1 only den. I think it's called a den or a clan. I think it's a clan. So I don't want a G1 only clan. I do want a G1 only clan, but I don't want to like be like, dish my stones, take my stones. I really need this double. Like, I'm trying not to get into that trap, because I got into that FR trap and I don't want to get into that trap for PB. And I think PB does a good job of making sure that people like of both play styles can have fun. So I'm really excited, because I think that PB said that they have like randomized palettes, right? So it's not like you're scrabbling for a good G1 either, at least not in practice. I guess we'll see in like 2 months. I guess like 2 months from now I'm gonna be like on a stream, I'm gonna be like, yeah, PB like completely nailed it. Like I don't need doubles. Like I don't need doubles like I need doubles in FR. Like I'm totally good with what PB has right now. Anyway, I'm gonna try and continue to play with this cat. Hopefully it's like working. I'm gonna look on the stream's end, or like if you want to like say so of it working or not. Like either way, it should be fine. I love clouded eyes. These are my favorite eye type. Ooh. Oh my. What happened there? Whoops. Okay. But we're back, so it's fine. It's fine. Things happen. And I'm also, like, this might just be me, but I feel like the mediums have been easier to find ones without faces, without, like, the white face covered. And I think the white face covered works sometimes, but when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So, like, I'm very happy that they found a way. And I actually think I got perfect white coverage the first time, which is kind of funny. So, yeah, I won't be redoing that. We can do, like, shrew, I guess. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh no, Caverti, are you still, if you're still in here, hold on. Yeah, I think you are. Hold on, I'm trying to go to it. If my stream would allow me. There we go, okay. Caberti, if you're still here, like, you should totally, like, pick what we do with the second cat. Just, like, for fun. Because after this, I sign off, so I don't want, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can. I have chat open, so it would see what you say, if you say anything. But I just want to see, because I think they said that they finally have universal breeding working. Because I don't know. I don't really read as much as I should on the demo. I'm really bad at understanding how the breeding mechanics work, so, yeah. Ooh. That does not look bad, actually. I was thinking something, like, darker, but that's okay. I love Bramble. I love Hawk the most. Because Hawk is, like, I swear it's, like, a reference to Hawk Frost. Because there's no way. Like, if you look at Hawk, let me get rid of the Harlequin really quick. It has to be a reference to Hawk Frost. Oh, it's having cat generation errors. That's fine, because they say that, like, every time you get, like, issues with the demo, it's, like, for the most part, it's them pushing things for the alpha or otherwise. So, like, I say go for it. I say every single time I get one, I want to get more, because that means that things are happening behind the scenes. But yeah, like, if I go down to Bramble, like, first off, this is Hawk Frost galore. This is Hawk Frost galore. Like, in my opinion, this looks just like Hawk Frost. Not Bramble, not Bramble, Hawk, obviously, because we're talking about Hawk Frost. Yeah, so like this looks like Hawk Frost already to me. But if you go and you like try the butterfly, ooh, gonna give it a second. Okay, here we go. Like if you go and you try the butterfly for it, it's a light blue. Tell me it's not a reference to Hawk Frost. And I feel like Hawk Frost, like, is not as obvious as something like the Squirrel Flight colors or something like that. Because Hawk Frost, I mean, like, he was a pretty big villain, but as far as I know, he's not Tiger Star, you know? Like, he wasn't a Tiger Star or Scourge or something level villain. So it's kind of fun that they put him in here. Like, just like a little something, like, I like it. And I also think that they have a Wings of Fire reference. Like, if I go to the color Anemone, oops, ooh, I cannot spell. There we go. Yeah, like, so if I go to the color Anemone, it's like the same way. So, like, look at her. I'm gonna look up, Anemone, Wings of Fire. Like, when I think of an Anemone, I'm thinking of, like, an orange. Like, an orange color. Or, like, a pink from, like, Marlin in Finding Nemo. Like, there's no way that this was not a reference. Hold on, it's showing the flowers. Here you go. But her thing is, like, it's more of a pastel pink, but I pretend I do not see it. They couldn't have, like, a pastel pink and a pastel blue. Unlike a pastel pink would, like, very much, I don't know if it would 100% with a more vibrant blue. But if I could actually pull up Anemone over here, I'll just, like, show this. That's fine. Like, as you can see, like, she's, like, very blue and pink. She's very blue and pink. So, I will constitute that as a reference. So, yeah! That's basically it, honestly, because that was basically it. I did everything I had to do. I looked at the assets, I drew a little bit to make sure that everything was tracking, which it looks like it did. And, Caverdi, thank you so much for coming. Because, yeah, the stream was kind of short, but it was fun, so I'm very happy that you were here. I think I'm gonna go and test these sprites one more time. So, Westner is on there, good boy, he's such a good kid. And my sprites look like they're showing up. I can get on and off my phone just in case like an emergency happens or some crazy like notification, like no one needs to like see that. I can go on to other ones, and if I need to, I can get rid of it entirely, and I can even get rid of my normal screen capture. It just becomes a black screen. So yeah, it looks great. It looks great. I'm really excited to stream day after tomorrow. So thank you so much for coming, and I will see you later. This was so fun. This was super fun. So yeah, I'll see you later, and I'll probably be hanging out in PP chat like always and enjoying my my day off college, because this first week was crazy. So I'm very happy to finally be relaxing and chilling for at least a little bit. So yeah, see you, bye. It's gonna be fun. So